TLC Webs. This is Better Every Day, and would you get a load of this hair today? This has got me feeling like those ladies in Texas are onto something with that whole bigger the hair to closer to God thing, because I am feeling divine about this. What do you think? Anyway, we're going to be talking real quick today about a couple of DIY projects that I got started on. One is because I was dithering over not wanting to throw away some old leggings that are kind of past their prime, so I figured out something to do with them, and you're going to be here with me to see if it works or not. And the second thing was, I have been, as you can see, the background behind me has changed because I've rearranged some things in my office. I'm still working on getting some things organized and figuring out some updated decor. I cannot wait to show you when I get everything figured out and put together. First things first though, you girls gotta get a job. So, first things first, I was looking for some solutions to hide some unsightly wires. We've all got some wires on and around our desk area that suck, that, you know, they're ugly, they're unattractive. We don't want to look at that stuff all day, and more importantly, we don't want to trip all over that stuff. So I was looking on online to see some options for boxes to hide my monitor wire, the long bit in, and y'all, they were ranging from anywhere between $15 and like $50. That's $50, and that's just unacceptable. So I was not about to spend that money, and I'm a pack rat when it comes to holding on to boxes. I think maybe it's a very millennial thing where you look at a thing and you're like, this is a nice box, maybe I'll use this again, and then you never freaking do. Well, I have started using some of those boxes. So look at this beauty right here. I mean, I wish I remembered what this came in. There was some, I think maybe it was my red light therapy mask was what this came in, but I mean, it's gorgeous. And so I covered up the label on the top part of the box, and things kind of spiraled from there. Most of these stickers are either BattleBot, Combat Robotics, or Our Flag Means Death related, because those are my obsessions. So I decorated the box. I'm not done decorating the box. I've got lots more stickers I can shove on here. And I use it to store KF94 masks. KN95s don't work on me. They tend to be a little too big. But KF94s and 3M Aura masks work really, really well. And there are lots of situations where we should still be masking up. COVID is still, unfortunately, wrecking a lot of lives and ending a lot of lives. Just because the news is not talking about it anymore doesn't mean that is not happening. I'm not here to preach about your health today. Who knows, maybe I'll talk about masks and fashion and that whole thing in a later video, because I make that stuff look good. But I'm not here to do that today. I'm here to talk about repurposing items around our house, because the whole point of all this is to live a little better, have things around our house look a little better. But this culture that we have in America, where when you need a new thing, or there's some like gap in your wardrobe, or something has worn out, or like things around the house that need to be stored, and you want to have a nice, you know, pretty storage container for that. So you run off to Crate and Barrel or whatever, the Container Store, whatever your choice is, and you buy a thing. That whole cultural deal where we just buy the thing is pretty new as far as humanity goes, and it's pretty rare actually in most of the world still. So there's oftentimes when you buy a new thing, there wasn't a whole lot of reason to do that. We're just in that habit, and I'm not judging anyone. I just spent some money on some background stuff that isn't in yet. It's in shipping. I can't wait to show that off when it gets here. And I got a new caftan and I got a new turban. I blame the Joan Crawford movies that I've watched, that I've been watching over the last week, and also I blame Ryan Murphy for creating Feud, Betty and Joan, because how dare he make all that look so fabulous? I am but a mortal woman. So I've got some orders coming in. I'm not judging anybody for living in the culture that we live in. I'm just saying that it makes sense that we think about why we do some of the things that we do. How often is it actually necessary? And when can we, substitute or rework something that we already have? Or, shop our own closet and so on. I could go on for days about it. Anyway, the point I'm getting to is with regards to that computer cable box. Again, I don't remember what came in this. This sticker I remember I got years ago at Michael's. I had it decorating a binder, like a 3-ring binder. So I carefully peeled that up because I'm not using the binder anymore. The rest of the binder is kind of ugly, so I need to figure out how to recover that. But I saved the little bat sticker and stuck it on this box. And I hadn't figured out what I was going to do with this box. And then I got to think about, it's about the perfect size. I think the boxes that I was looking at on Amazon are a bit bigger, and I don't need all that because I've just got the cord that runs in between my dual monitors. So I don't even need all that. So what I did was I tested it out to make sure that it fit. It does fit. And then we can't just throw the wires into the box because there aren't holes in the sides. So I cut a nice little notch here on each side. You can cut that notch however you would like. My scissors were fighting me. This was the way that it worked for that. And so then this one, I managed to fight the scissors a little bit and cut the lid all the way down the side so that it would slot in there. And I've got a picture that I'm going to show you of how well that all fits and how good it looks on my desk, which dearly needs a cleaning, so don't judge me too much for that. Isn't that so much nicer than spending like $30, $40, $50 on a chunk of plastic? So that is item one that we're going to talk about today. The other one is, like I said, and this is not the only pair of leggings that I've been dithering about on. What I actually wanted to show you today is a completely different project with a completely different pair of leggings that are a crappy knockoff of some Killstar or something. I think they're Killstar knockoffs that I had gotten years ago on Wish. They're like swimsuit fabric kind of feeling. So I'm still working on that. That has become a little bit more of an involved project. But then I also have these that I had got, again, like probably 5 or more years ago. I can't remember if I got these at Meijer or if I got these at Walmart, but obviously I got them during Halloween sales. I know I don't much look like it, at least from the waist up right now. I am representing somewhat though with the little bat belt. In any case, sparkly, bubbling personality and all, in spite of all of that, it's funny to say because the goth community has that rep, but some of the most fun-loving and happy and funny people that I know are in that community. I have run with the goth crowd since I was about 16 years old. If there's anywhere that I fit in there isn't really for real any place that I fully fit in, but I run very comfortably with the goth community. So I wear these all the time, and you can tell it because in the thigh rub area and also on the knees, apparently I run around and do like kneel down and do stuff more than I realized I did. I know where you're taking that with your mind, and I'm not going to stop you. Although you probably wouldn't really be wearing anyway. So there's some worn down spots, but these are nice. They're fleece lined, and there is still some life left to give on these, I think. So I was gonna toss them or maybe not donate them because they're not real nice looking to wear them. But I got to thinking about it. Do I really want or need to do that? And not to mention, so many donated items still end up in a landfill. So that was not the solution that I decided to go with. I was looking at tutorials on YouTube, which I will give credit to the individual that showed me this idea. That's going to be in the description below this video, of course, so do check that out. He did a fabulous job. And he was using dancer tights, like Capezio tights for this. These are, you know, thicker and sturdier, and these are going to be leg warmers is basically what I'm going to do with these. I'm going to chop like right below that point where the knees are faded, and chop a little bit, cut a heel hole situation, so these will be a stirrup legging. So what that entails, and I've got my fabric scissors right here, I'm just going to cut them right off straight across at the knee, and then I'm going to cut a little heel hole right about here, and I will be right back to show you how that goes.
A few moments later.
Moment of truth. Okay, so in the process of cleaning and reorganizing some things, I seem to have misplaced my tripod for the moment. So we're gonna improvise, and hopefully the camera doesn't go out of focus. Here is what we have got. I don't really have dainty feet or anything, sorry y'all. Not sorry at all, these are just what I have. So you can see that it's rolling a bit here. So if you do this, you're gonna want to turn them under, take them back off first before you sew things, or that would suck. So just turn that under. You can do just like a nice straight stitch around, and that'll fix that rolling over situation that I've got. You can probably even do some iron-on. I don't know how well that would work since these are a little bit more stretchy, but I mean, I don't know. I never really got too into the whole stirrup pants, stirrup leggings things the last time that they were popular. I still don't know. Yeah, I'll probably wear these. I got to figure out how to style them. But I mean, they're nice and warm. They feel nice. I feel like there's a variety of ways that you could wear these. So, yeah, overall quick, easy project. It took me less than 5 minutes to do the cutting. I can't imagine that just sewing a quick straight stitch around that top to fold over and keep your new leg warmers from rolling up, I can't imagine that would take very long. And the top portion I still have here. Honestly, I feel like if anything's gonna come of the rest of this, it's fit for like turning inside out and turning into like cleaning rags or something. I don't think there's much else that these are gonna be good for at this point. But, so yeah, I have turned an old faded pair of crap leggings that were fit for either the garbage or the donation bin, where they would probably wind up in the garbage because they're not that nice anymore, into a nice new pair of leg warmers and some cleaning rags, maybe even some makeup remover, because that fleecy inside is nice and soft. And also turned a piece of trash of a box into a container for my computer cords. So that's all pretty cool. Didn't cost anything more. And if you have, you know, your box is not quite the same size, not quite the same shape, or if you've got an ugly box, that's fine. You probably scrapbook, or you probably have like some nice neutral looking wrapping paper. If you don't, that's pretty cheap. So you can cover over an ugly box and give it some new life. And I definitely recommend playing around, see what you've got around the house before you decide to buy something new. So thank you for joining me for this week's Better Every Day, and the weekly woohoo is not happening on Friday. I'm reclaiming that time to do some things, like I said, around the house. Obviously, I've got a lot going on with rearranging, some job search things that I have a couple interviews and stuff. So good things on the horizon. I just need to reclaim that time this week. I am still doing the weekly woohoo. The first Friday of April is going to be the next one. And as I said last week on the Weekly Woohoo, that is going to be a big celebration of you, of what is making you happy right now, the moments of whimsy in your life or accomplishments that you're proud of. Please do either send those to me, shoot me a comment. You can also comment on any of my social medias. Same username on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Mastodon. I love Mastodon. My Mastodon is lcwebsxoxo at gaypirates.club. So shoot me a note, let me know what's going on, shoot me a picture if that's your fancy, especially if you've done like an art project or if you have created a garment or something that's making you happy that you've done that. Shoot that over to me, and I would love to celebrate with you. So that is it for Better Every Day this week. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next Wednesday.